Dear Diary, it's time to take to Tarrey Town. In the last episode, I had a curiosity about what has become of Korok Forest, and after stepping foot inside, we discovered that things have fallen victim to this newfound calamity. We stepped in and helped as best as we could to bring the Great Deku Tree back to its old self again. But what else can we do to help out? That is what I hope to find out today. In addition, we will also be heading to Tarrey Town, as I'm curious if there is more for us to discover there. What is different? What is new? That and so much more lies ahead in today's episode. But before we begin, thank you so much for your continued support on this series. You all are the magic of this playthrough, and I cannot thank you enough for your support on this series. Without further ado, go ahead and sit back, relax, grab some snacks, and let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. Part 15? 16? I don't know. We still have a long way to go though. And as you can see, we've taken to the skies yet again. And what I'm expecting to be another exciting episode. Now, if you kept up with the series so far and you saw where we ended up at the end of last episode, we were able to save the Great Deku Tree here at Korok Forest. But as was the tale of the first day that we discovered Korok Forest in Breath of the Wild, there were a number of hidden challenges and quests that I'm hoping we'll be able to go back and do. But I figured to start this episode, let's go to Tarrey Town. Tarrey Town seems to be, if it's in the same spot, I would expect it to be here. And so I figured we would just head right there because, as you might expect, there will likely be a quest. There will likely be things to do. And I fully want to get to, I want to do it all. And so our journey today will be heading to Tarrey Town. And then if we have time, I would love to go back to Korok Forest. And because I know there were a number of side quests that we left there. But to kick things off, you know, I love to start things off in the sky. I just hope we can reach this. I actually just looked to my left and just happened to see this. So I figured, you know, might as well go to it. And we just happened to make it. Beautiful. All right. I always love starting out these episodes, or at least the last couple episodes, I believe, we've begun our journey in the skies. And I've really enjoyed that. It's a great way to kind of give us a chance to get our bearings, see what lies below, take stock of our accomplishments, and set plans for the future. And so yeah. Now, before we really get into it today, I just want to say, guys, I really hope that you're doing well wherever, whenever you're watching this video. I hope that you're finding a bit of coziness in it. And I appreciate you all for being here. Really, really. It means the world. And I know I say thank you just about every episode, but, you know, I truly feel like it bears repeating. I've had so much fun sharing this experience with you guys and discovering new things and seeing and reading your feedback and things that you did differently and things that I might want to consider, things I might miss. I love hearing your thoughts, and more importantly, I love hearing your passion that you all have for this game, because it really is a special game, truly. Let's kick things off in an exciting way. I don't know if there's a lot of fans around here, and I'm curious why. I don't know if we really have anything that's going to do a whole lot of extra damage. I mean, we got a couple of these. I've actually never tried shooting any of these because I just always assumed we'd want to, you know, save them for, you know, detachable things or for attachments. So I've never actually used some of these, but I tend to just stick to, you know. Oh, so it's a construct too. We do like those. There we go. Just what we were waiting for. That is the worst thing that could happen. That's unfortunate. I wonder if they're, I mean, these just kind of give a +3. I guess we could use them. There we go. I like to use spears for these guys just because, you know, spears are fast and we like spears. There is no way, brother. There is no way. You got so lucky right now. You got so lucky. We're taking a ride back to the top. I'm in the wrong spot. There we go. Beautiful. What a lovely start. And an old map to boot. Oh, wow. The irony that it just so happens to be right near us. Now, it's very possible. I mean, depending on how long Tarrey Town takes, because I'm not exactly sure what we're going to have to do there. But, you know, if it's not a lot, I could definitely see us potentially making our way to the depths again. And that may just be how we do every episode going forward. You know, we might just end up in every episode trying to make time to hit the skies, hit the surface, and hit the depths. But of course, we'll still have, you know, depth specific episodes. I actually, is this sword? This is a, okay, so it's just a regular sword. This actually looks so clean though. I mean, just, oh man, I kind of just want to keep the sword by itself. You know, you ever have that feeling? Even in this game, I was like this in Breath of the Wild, where there were just some items that you got and you were like, I don't want to use this sword or use this bow because it just looks so nice. The sheath on it is so clean. Yeah, I definitely will be keeping one just for exploratory purposes. I do like the spear as well. I feel like all of these the gloom weapons are so nice. The gloom spear, gloom sword. But if we don't put it on that, then we don't have anything to put this on. I think we'll put on the spear. Yeah, I do really like the spear though. Yeah, but we got nothing else. I mean, we have this. I don't want to put it on a two-handed weapon. I mean, I could put it on one of the swords. We'd still have one to have as like, you know, I think I want to keep one just for funsies, but I think we'll use the other one. There we go. 61. It's not bad. That's not bad. It looks ridiculous, but, you know, that's okay. It doesn't matter. It looks absolutely ridiculous. All right, so we've been over there. We have conquered the beast here, so we'll leave something right here. It looks like at the end of this path, though, there might be something else for us. Looks like another place to take a photo. Or it might be above us. Holy cannoli, that's far. What is that even doing up there? Now, there's a couple of areas, as you can see here, that we could explore. Looks like there's an area over here as well. I don't know. I figured while we're here, we might as well do it. Obviously, there's this area that we, you know, still left to explore. But yeah, while we're here, we might as well check it out. Get to enjoy just a little bit more of these immaculate views. All right, so whatever it is, it's up there too. All right. So I guess it makes sense why this thing is here. This sort of hover bike. It's pretty cool though. I mean, this is a solid idea. I might have to save this. No, this is a really good idea. I don't know if it will I don't know if it will let me save it, but if it does, I could definitely see us using this as like a hovercraft. So in order to save it, I think I made this mistake last time where I didn't actually put it together. All right, so there it is. That's pretty cool. That is really cool. I definitely want to save that. So these are the schematics that we've acquired, some of them. Like this instant scaffold, which I have no idea what it's used for. Maybe it's, I don't know. Is that tall enough for us to ascend to? I know it's going to waste zonite, but I just want to test it. Is that tall enough for us to ascend? I feel like that might be too high. Wow, are you serious? That is actually bonkers. That is bonkers. Look at this view, though. Holy moly, there's another shrine over there as well. It looks like there's something down there. Maybe it's just a platform. All right, so this appears to just be a body of water, which I'm not complaining. I do love these little areas that, you know, these serene little locations for us to just enjoy. There's definitely something over there. That must be, so that's that one. We'll head over that way at some point. I love feeling like there's still more Sky Islands to explore. You know, so even after we do one, there's still, you know, I love looking out in the distance and feeling like, you know, there's still another one for us to take advantage of. All right. Let's head over to the next one. I mean, obviously we still have this. I guess we could just use our hovercraft. I don't know how much time it's got left on it, but I guess we could try it out. Should get us far enough. I think this might be my new favorite invention. Just a couple fans and a platform. Not a bad idea. All right, well, it had served its purpose anyway. Let's see what's in here. The last giant globe had a shrine. We definitely were going to have to come in here anyway. All right, so it looks like we need to reposition this. right there. And that should shoot it right across. Looks like there might be a way down there as well. Let's... Ripperonis. Alright, so that's not gonna work. That should give us just enough. Honestly, I know we could shoot this over. I also feel like we could just... You know what I mean? We could just shoot it right there. I mean, yeah, right? I mean, we could hope that it works. I mean, if we're worried about it, we could just push it to the edge there, kind of like that. Shoot it right across. Should work. It should work. I just hope it doesn't hit the gumball machine. That would be bad. And then we'll check. We'll check and see what's underneath. All right, I kind of feel like I would feel better if it's like... I just don't want to risk it, you know? We may have already messed this up. We most certainly may have messed this up already. There's our platform. I honestly don't see anything else glowing, so it may have already disappeared. And another Sage's Will for a grand total of 3. Okay, so it did come back. All right, before we move on, just want to, you know, I like to mark that we've been here. You know, I know some of you said we could just use the hero's path. I like to put the stickers up, you know, it's a personal preference. I like to have the stickers. We still got to get to this one too. I think after we do the 4th village, Gerudo Town, which I think we'll do in the next episode, I think we might do a side quest episode. I mean, there's a lot of side quests here that we've not done, and I feel like there's some great stories there. We might do side questing and try to do all the journals, or the diary, whatever they're called, the journal entries for the newspaper. Really? Could it reach if I just... Probably not, right? Just shy. Just shy of where we need it. Interesting. Because I could always just launch myself across and then grab it. You know? I know that's a little bit more challenging than it probably needs to be, but let's do it. We're going to do it anyway. We're so good. We're so good at that. Again, I know that was probably a lot more complicated than it needed to be. I could have just used the spring, but the spring didn't appear to want to cooperate with us. And so we had to find our own way. Just like that. We got it done. All right, I hope that crystal is still right there, because that would be unfortunate. There we go, thankfully.
Yep.
All right, good stuff. Oh, that might have been the shortest shrine quest ever. All right, we'll just complete this one and then we can go and see what's in the gumball machine and try to get to that final platform. Maybe a diamond, perhaps? An enduring elixir restores stamina and temporarily extends your stamina wheel. The additional stamina will disappear as it's used. You know, honestly, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I would have taken a diamond, but that's not bad. And another light of blessing. All right, I know some of you have been wanting to see what our stats actually are, so I'm gonna actually close my camera there so you can get a quick shot. You can pause it if you'd like, just to give you an idea of where our stats are. I know I've been covering it up. I do apologize for that. There's probably a Korok over there. Let's see what else is over here. All right, some launch pads. Nothing on this side. All right, let's head over here. Now we can see what's in the gumball machine. All right, let us see what we get. A couple of homing carts, some steaks. Wow, this one actually has 5 options. This is the first time I've seen one with 5. And I think that might be the first time we've actually got some of the steaks from there as well. All right, so it's cannons. So we got cannons, carts, a couple of homing carts, and steaks and construct heads. That's not too bad. Not bad at all. All right, so we've been over there. Let's see about this one. That almost launched us over. All right. Those Korok seed ones are always funny because, you know that it's gonna launch over and you'd have to jump down to grab it. But like, what if I didn't want to jump? Yeah. What if I wasn't ready? You know? Now there's no going back. I mean, I guess you could always fast travel, but I think for the most part, we got all the things that we wanted from there. We got the gumball machine. We got the shrine, so we could fast travel back. Now we will come back when we want to do that. I guess the archaeologist quest, but we got Zora's Domain in the distance there. Now what else should we're looking for Tarrey Town. Looks like there might be another stable as well. Oh, there she is. There she is. Tarrey Town. Looks like it might be time for us to revisit our old home away from home. Looks like they got some train carts or train tracks too. And a whole other area that might be something. What I think is really cool is that there's a tower right there. So you know, we have a tower right next to Tarrey Town. Looks like Tarrey Town might be expanding. It's pretty cool. I just want to grab this shrine because, you know, I'm me. So I see a shrine and I gotta grab it. I just gotta grab it. And then we'll hit Tarrey Town. I promise we will. That's why I wanted to start this episode. I wanted to just go straight to Tarrey Town. I know we did take a little bit of a detour, doing some of this stuff in the sky. Oh, another one of these adaptability quests. I know we did take a little bit of a break in the sky, but to start the episode, but I just wanted to cross that off the list, you know. I'm assuming we just got to beat everybody, right? Because I feel like we can just brute force this thing. What would a cart be for? I'm just like, what would I need a cart for? All right. I guess we could just run them over, or try to run them over. Yes, eat it, brother. Eat it. So sorry to have to do this to you. Yeah, too easy. All right, we're making short work of these guys. Oh, but he has a flamethrower. Surprise attack. There we go. There we go. Eat it. All right, we'll take your weapons. You might as well. Yeah, I feel like is there not a reason? I mean, I guess maybe it's too much to just run to these spots. Maybe that's why these are here. I don't really know. Maybe we'll just run everyone over. Holy moly, brother. I did not. No, sir. No, sir. Can't believe I missed that. Yeah. Wow. Who would have thought taking our weapons away would actually not make much of a difference? Because as the old saying goes, we are the weapon. Too late, brother. Too late, brother. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Hold on. Give us a second. Give us a second. Let us reposition. Execution style. Man, times like this, I wish we could emote. just like that. Looking spiffy as ever. I know I really got to try to put on a new look. Well, maybe every episode we'll try a different look. I do miss this one. I mean, this is a classic look, you know? You can't beat it. You really can't. But I love the other one so much. It genuinely is my favorite set in the game so far, at least of the ones that I found. All right, is there anything of value in here? Or is it really just... Wow, so we could have built our own death machine. Oh, that's kind of cool. Well, I like the way that we handled this, but it's nice to know that there were options. That we could have done other things. Doesn't seem like there's any chest here either outside of the one. So I suppose we'll grab that and be on our way. Plus, we're trying to fill our stamina meter, so trying to get that maxed out. And a magic rod. A small and intensely magic rod. It's said to have been wielded by an ancient magician who awoke maximum latent power in gems. Now, we got that before. I didn't actually end up using it because I didn't have any gems at the time, but I feel like that could be really useful. All right, Light of Blessing. Beautiful. All right. So I think that puts us at 3. I wish there was a way for you to see. Actually, you know what? There probably is. There probably is. I'm not gonna say it, but there probably is. Anyway. All right. Time to hit Tarrey Town. It's been a long time since we've explored the beautiful sights and sounds of the Tarrey. And, you know, I don't mean to take you on a trip down memory lane, but I believe it was here that there used to be a fairy fountain. And instead, a lone Korok awaits us. And another Korok seed. It's hard to believe we have 4 now. We at one point had 45. And now we're back at the bottom. But fortunately for us, we actually did trade those Korok seeds in for some pretty valuable materials. Like we got some, or by materials, I mean, you know, inventory space. All right. This is a cool little area. All right. Now, I typically like to take the long road into Tarrey Town, and I think we still will. We still will take the main entrance. There's something truly special about this place. I love it. Genuinely. Look at that. Taking us back for a second. Taking us back to the glory days. It would appear that Tarrey Town, despite the new calamity present in Hyrule, it would appear that Tarrey Town is still thriving, still doing its thing. Still finding a way to be the most peaceful location in all of Hyrule. I love that for them. We even got a little prayer statue here. I remember when we put this up for the first time, or when this got built, I remember this spot right here where we witnessed a wedding that proved that love could beat the borders. The borders of this massive environment. Because I think she was from Gerudo. And Hudson himself, he was just from, what, Hitano or whatever? I'm probably saying that wrong. Anyway, the point is, we witnessed a wedding here. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. And ultimately resulted in it being one of the most surprising events to happen in all of Breath of the Wild. So glad that we got to experience that. I could not believe that they put that in the game. I mean, that's just such a cool thing. We also got shops here as well. Oh my gosh, we got this guy. What is he doing here? Why, hello there. My lips do curl into a grin at the honor of bumping into you once again. And on such a handsome night, too. You met again with my younger brother Colton, didn't you? I can smell it. He is a bit eccentric, I know, but I hope you'll find it inside your heart to treat him with kindness. Ah, where are my manners? I have yet to greet you properly. Kilton, at your service. Once upon a time, I made goods for monster parts, you see, and traveled about selling them from my shop. But once I had saved up a tidy little nest omelet, I gave that stall to my younger brother. Now I've purchased this plot of dirt land so that I can at least make real of a dream I've dreamt since I was a wee Kilton. Sadly, it seems the president of Hudson Construction is very busy and I can't take my next step forward without him. Still, it's only a matter of time before my dream is not a thing stuck inside my skull, but a thing here in the world instead. I'm a quiver with excitement at the thought of it. What is your dream? The truth is, and this is just between you and me, I've adorned monsters ever since I was a wee Kilton. How strange. This is usually the part where you say, what? Monsters? Disgusting. But here you are, so sensitive to my sensitivities. I know. Monsters are violent creatures and despised the world over because of it. That I cannot deny. But they're also misunderstood. The way that everyone treats them without even trying to understand them. Pitiful. Tragic. And so I will educate the world about monsters. And once the world understands monsters, they will love monsters. That is my dream. But for my plan to succeed, I require the assistance of the finest carpenter all the land, Hudson. As soon as Hudson is done with his other business, you must come back. I promise you a monstrous spectacle, the likes of which no one has ever seen before. Wow. So he's going to have a little shop here. I wonder if we'll be able to buy like monster things from him. Maybe some elixirs, maybe some monster parts. That would be nice. Wow. And there's his brother. The irony. So his brother actually... Well, actually, I could just mark it, right? So his brother actually puts up a shop here as well. I think we marked it with this because I think there was another spot somewhere around here. I think it was this spot right here that we found him for the first time. Yeah, because it was right near his stable. So we found him there. And it looks like he also sets up shop here. That's pretty cool. All right. Well, at least we know that if we were ever looking for him, we know where to find him, right? Just has to be at night. All right. What else is hiding here in Tarrey Town? It looks like they got some stuff down there. Oh, they got a whole workshop down there. Holy cannoli. There's a lot of good stuff here. All right. Let's take a look at what else is present here. Got a couple of pups. Look at these guys. Look at these guys living their best life. Hi, guys. Hello. Oh, look at them. Look at them. Rolling on the ground. Can we pet their bellies? Oh, if only. But it looks like they feel the love. They know we love them, and they love us too. A couple of good boys. Are you kidding me? They follow us? Come on, boy. This way. This way. Oh boy, if I could give you some, can I give you some meat or something? Do you want a treat? Here, you want this? Look at that. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What? What? Oh, don't worry, buddy. Don't worry. I can't leave you out. Don't worry. I'll take care of you too. I take care of the homies. Don't worry. Wait, do you not want it? No. No, buddy. Hey, no, you can't. No, you can't have that. Okay, wait, hold on. Don't worry, buddy. Don't worry. I'm not done with you yet. How about some fish? You want some fish? We got fish. Here, maybe this will be good to your liking. What about this one? A little Hyrule bass? Are you on a diet? All right, well, I'll leave it for one of you guys. I'm sure one of you will enjoy it. Anyway, see you later, guys. Couple of good boys. Couple of good boys there. Can we walk inside people's homes? Oh, look at the decor here. All right. Hello. All right, you're sleeping. That's understandable. I could always come back. We got a nice little stove here. Look, this is peak Hyrule living. Look at this carpentry. Look at the woodwork. Look at these stair steps. And back outside once again, basking in it, taking it all in. And looks like a potential spot for a shrine. It would be nice to have a fast travel point here for future exploration. Oh, here they are.
Oh.
Just yesterday, she was in talks. She was talking about it happily. Perhaps you're overthinking it. Though I do understand. I know you're worried about Madison moving. Minari told me that Madison has been acting real cheerful lately. I can't help but wonder if she's, just putting on a bold face. After all, she's going to be picked up soon. Please, if you keep acting like this, it will only make it more difficult for Madison to leave. This is a once-in-a-lifetime journey for Gerudo. Or for our Gerudo. We should support her and give her a grand send-off. You're right, of course. It's a special journey, and we should do something big for her.
Huh?
Ah, a customer. Welcome to Hudson Construction. Let me guess, you're in the market for a dream home, right? There's no surprise. Our unique modular building style lets you put rooms together to create the perfect home. But I'm so sorry. We're still not ready to open for business. Wait, it's you. Look who it is. I'm sure it's been a while. Thanks to you, Tarrey Town is doing real good. Nowadays, it's the kind of village that welcomes folks from all over to come live in peace. Oh, and we have a daughter. Looks just like her papa. She's wonderful. My little Madison. Hudson, you've got to get it together. Sorry, I've got to go. We're kind of busy right now. I'm going back to work now, Ronson. But don't worry. I'll try to think of something nice to do for Madison. Madison's independence. Well, it seems like we've stumbled upon a quest. Hudson appears to be worried about something. Should we talk to him? We're so deep in conversation, we hardly made time for you earlier. Sorry about that. Here at Hudson Construction, we like to say it's son and done. And here I am, president of the company. I'm supposed to be strong and decisive, but when it comes to my own child, I feel so unsure about things. I mentioned her earlier. We have a daughter named Madison. She's wonderful. All the best parts of me and my wife, Ronson. But Madison is, soon she's going to leave and move to my wife's birthplace, Gerudo Town. The Gerudo have a law that says they can't associate with men until they come of age, you see? I mean, it's fine while they're very young, but when they start to become more aware of the world around them, someone comes from Gerudo Town to pick them up. I've been told that for a Gerudo, spending time in Gerudo Town is an honor, and Madison does seem to be looking forward to it. Anyway, I want to give her a big send-off, but I didn't realize this would be so hard for me. Sorry if you had to listen to me go on and on like that. I really should be getting back to the job site soon. My wife has her hands full too. That's what with preparing Madison for the move. She's so busy she can't even take work requests. Mostly I just wish someone could spend time with Madison so she wouldn't feel so lonely. I guess we could go hang out for a bit, right? All right. Both Hudson and Ronson regret that they are too busy to play with Madison, especially since it won't be long before she leaves. Well, it would appear that it is time to find the one and only Madison, but look at this view though. Holy moly, they got stuff we can buy? I was hoping they had shops. I was hoping, look at this. Okay. All right, we got some arrows. 20 apiece, not too bad. Monster extract. A result of Kilton's research into monsters, this suspicious spice can be used to punch up dishes while cooking. Apparently, it can be used to make a number of monstrous meals. Wow. Monster extract, some dazzle fruit, a couple of bomb flowers. All right. So we got a couple of shops here. What is this star one? So this must be the break apart shop and then the general store. What's the break apart shop?
What?
Break it down, son, and done. Sir, have you ever regretted attaching something to a weapon or shield? That's the time to tap me, Pellison, here at the break apart shop. Faster you can blink, zip-za, it'll be back to how it was before. It just costs 20 rupees. You want to break something down? Break what now? You curious how to do it? I figure out how to break things apart by disassembling stuff I don't need anymore here in the workshop. Only I, the great Pellison, am capable of this craft. If you got something attached to something else, I can break them apart and we'll return them to their original state. It just costs 20 rupees. Wow. You want to break something down? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Wait, so they can break it apart? Does this also work if the weapon is almost broken? So like if I were to use... Could I use this? Well, yeah. What if I use this? Would it repair the weapon if I... I don't know if this is actually going to break the weapon, but I feel like it will, right? I mean... Okay, so our lava slab buster is badly damaged. So, there we go. It's damaged. If he breaks it apart, will it still be damaged? For 20 rupees? Just so you know, my whole thing is breaking stuff down. I won't put things back together, okay? So 20 rupees. That's not too bad, though. I mean, it's weird, though, because we can break things down as well. So I'm curious what the benefit of this, unless it repairs the weapon, too. Ta-da, I broke it down. No problem. It's in the collection area, so don't forget to grab it. Wow, so you can grab this piece back and then grab the rusty claymore. But the rusty claymore is still badly damaged. Yeah, so it didn't really do anything. Interesting. Still cool, I guess. I mean, if you... I don't know. This is like... I don't know. It's interesting. It's a cool concept, though. I mean, I'm sure someone is already probably letting me know in the comments, you know, about something that I maybe am not understanding about it, which is fine. I mean, I would love to, I would love to be educated if there is like a use for the break it down system. Please let me know. Let me know. Maybe there's something I'm not seeing in it. I guess it also preserves the, I mean, I think maybe the benefit is that it preserves the item. Like with this Flame Gleeok Reaper, if like the weapon is about to break, right, you can disassemble it and maybe it would keep the Gleeok Reaper or the Gleeok horn, which if that's the case, I mean, that is really useful. Then you could just reattach this onto something else. Basically infinite item. Okay, maybe that's what it's really like, where the real value comes in. Because I wouldn't want to lose the Flame Gleeok horn, you know, and some of these other pieces too, like I wouldn't want to lose them. So maybe that's the benefit. Another traveler. Tarrey Town has grown quite popular after all. All of that is thanks to President Hudson. I'm so very grateful. All right, we know who Hudson is. I just want to make sure I talk to the people, you know? Talk to the people. Quick and quality, blink and we're done. Dream home's the envy of every son.
Hey.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have business with Hudson Construction? Unfortunately, Hudson and Madison are a little busy. All right, so everyone seems to be talking about their fearless leaders being a little preoccupied with the send-off party. The Gerudo region doesn't get rain, so she won't need any of her rain gear. It's hot during the day, and of course, the nights get cold. I should pack her something warm. Sorry, I was distracted. I was just thinking about what I should give my daughter before her big move. She's been doing so much between making friends with the villagers here and studying in her room. I want to support her however I can. I'm sure she's already going to bed by now, though. Once she's off on her journey, I think I'll start accepting dream home requests again. Dream home requests. I'm sorry, but I hope you can wait until then. All right, so looks like if we want to progress this at all, we have got to do this dream home stuff. Or we got to do the Madison quest. There's a fee. You're up. You're free to use once you pay up. Okay, so let's talk to this guy who's clearly trying to make a buck off of us. Where's this shrine spot, though? Brother, I just wanted to look at the views. There's a small fee to use the rail car. I'll collect that for you. 20 rupees, no exceptions. All right, fine, 20 rupees, whatever. You're free to use it now. Great, you got your 20 rupees. I'm gonna take this. Oh. The rock belongs to me. I'm not going to give it away for free. But if you really, wait. What's that rock? Oh, are you interested in this rock? I found it buried at the construction site. It's a rare rock, so I stole it. I mean, I took it as a memento. But if you're interested, I would consider selling it. A special introductory offer of 100 rupees. I mean, I was ready to buy it. Are you trying to sell random junk for outrageous prices again? Look at this thing. It's basically just a really big piece of flint. I'd call 60, no 50 rupees is a more than fair price. But I already said an absolutely fair price. And he might have, oh, no need for the stern wife look. Well, what do you say? It's a real deal at just 50. This is definitely a very valuable rock, so you've made a wise purchase. And now this rock belongs to you. No refunds. I'll place it in the back for whenever you're ready to take it to its new home. All right. Rock for sale complete. Now, where is this shrine? I actually don't see it. Oh, it's just the gumball machine. I feel like it's got to be somewhere over there, so I guess we can just head that direction. All right, so let's take a look at our adventure log. This is the quest we're trying to do, Madison's Independence. So we got to find Madison first. Is this their home, or is this just where they do work? Oh, this is quite the room. Good morning is Savoda. Good day is Savak. And goodbye is... Don't frighten me like that. For a second, I thought you were here to take me away on my big journey. I'm doing all this studying because I'm moving to Mama's hometown soon. Where she's from. There's this amazing language called Gerudo. I want to teach every son in the village to speak it too, so I've made it my mission. I see what she did there. To memorize as many words as I can. Hey, would you like to learn some words too, mister? If so, your timing couldn't be better. I'm about to go give a lesson to Granny Minari. You should come too. After some instructions from me, you'll be speaking Gerudo in no time. For this lesson, I'm going to be giving a Gerudo quiz. You should try it. All right, Madison's Independence. It looks like we are playing teacher. I'm about to go give lessons of the ways of the Gerudo to the people of Tarrey Town. Probably should put this weapon away. It's not sending a good message. You know, we're being a bad influence. Follow me. It's this direction. Oh, I did follow you. Granny Minari, Savoda. Oh, you're in a good mood today, Madison? Is it time for another lesson? Of course, it's a special occasion too, because a new student is joining the class. Okay, now pay attention, Granny Minari. It's time for Madison's Gerudo quiz. What is the Gerudo word for Granny? Granny in Gerudo is, what is it? Vada? Fava? Nope, too bad. And Granny Minari's out of time too. Do you two want to give it another try? Sure. All right, so Vaba? All right. Yes, Vaba. It's on the tip of my tongue. Well, now, there's one more Gerudo speaker around here. Thanks to Madison, I've grown rather knowledgeable about the language myself, you know? Well, it's how they talk in Mama's hometown. So if every son can talk like that here as well, then Mama won't be so lonely, right? I feel better knowing Mama will be okay, but now I need to think of a way to help Papa. I've got it. He's always so busy. So I'll make it my mission to help him with his work. I'm going to go ride the rail car to the job site where he works. Okay. I guess we're off. At her age, she should be clinging to her Mama and Papa's legs, not working up a sweat trying to make sure they're happy. Then again, maybe she won't have to. Ever since Haggy was put in charge of the rail car, it's become a whole lot harder to catch a ride. All right, well, we took care of that. Nice and easy. I want to ride the rail car so I can get to Papa's construction site and help him with his work. But I forgot this guy won't give me permission to ride unless I pay him. I never had to pay until he took over. Guess I'm going to have to hop aboard the rail car without him noticing. But how am I going to do that by myself? What I need is for someone to maybe cover his eyes or something. Well, I mean, can't I just pay him? Let's hope he just stays there. You can go now. I'm kind of nervous about it, but I trust you. I'll run straight there. All right, let's hope that works. That's a pretty genius idea, too. It didn't even seem like it was going to give me anything to... And he's just fearing for his life. I mean, we didn't really have it set up on anything, so it could fall at any moment. It's only a matter of time. I did it. My mission was a success. Hey, I can finally get to Papa. I'm off. He's going to be so happy to see me. Thanks for helping me with my mission. All right, that was easy. All right, so now that we helped her with that, was she able to meet up with Hudson at the worksite? Looks like we're going to go have a look. And maybe find wherever that shrine spot is. Hudson construction site. This is where the magic happens. We got one of these random things here. That's what those things are? There are Zonai devices inside this thing. Well, yes, sir. There are. It was rankling to see that thing and not be able to get the stuff inside. Thanks for figuring it out. Even so, I think yes. I actually think this might possibly be a truly amazing discovery. Probably. And contraptions like this one have shown up in places all over. Have shown up in places other than just Tarrey Town. Kakariko Village in Nakura, south of here, has one. And there's one in the southwest too, at Dig Dog Bridge, near the entrance to the Gerudo region. Questions require answers. We've got to investigate the other contraptions. Before that, I feel the need to ceremonially award you for your big discovery. A Sunday line. I appreciate that. We have quite a few Sunday lines. All right, so what did this one give us? Wow, this one has a lot. Wow, 6 options. Holy cannoli. We were just talking about having 5. So this one has all the good stuff. It's got fans. It's got steering sticks. It's got fans, steering sticks, and rockets. The only problem is that it's got 3 other options that I guess balloons are useful too. But we don't need small wheels or big wheels at all. But the other 4 are kind of what we build a lot of our items off of. The fans, the balloons, the rockets, and the steering wheels. Or the steering stick. So it's actually that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one. We'll definitely, luckily it's in Tarrey Town, so we'll definitely be coming back for that quite often. Let's see what's this. Another well. Grab a couple of stones while we're here. I really would have liked to have acquired that frog. Wow, we really do not have a lot of bomb flowers. Like, at all. Alright, well, we only have 1, but we have to use it. Had to be done. And a construction site cave. I guess we'll take the claymores. Definitely need them. Wow, and then just a bunch of Zonai devices laying around. That's cool. Now the question remains, how do we get... There's definitely a... Is there a way underneath? No, it feels like this is a pretty standard way to get in. We'll just have to figure out which way to... Like, how do we actually do it? Doesn't look like there's any openings. Over there, over here. Well, That's interesting. Wonder if I were to... Let's see what's up here. Alright, we'll definitely come back to that cave, though, at some point. For right now, though, not gonna worry about it too much. So this is where the magic happens. This is where the milk turns to cheese in a way. I don't know. I can't think of anything else to compare it to. Hey, you didn't mention you were coming here too, mister. It's strange. Papa keeps mumbling to himself. Oh, it's you. So you know I've been doing a lot of thinking. Trying to figure out what I could possibly do for Madison. And well, what I came up with is this. Gerudo Town is pretty far from here, and there are plenty of monsters along the way. So I thought I'd make Madison her own special air balloon. But I want to make it really special. Something just for her. It's just not... I'm just not sure how to do that. Special or not, I love the balloon you made, Papa. It looks like the sun. The sun. That's it. Let's color it yellow like the sun. I've seen sunny lines around here. I could use them to make a dye. Bet I'd get a beautiful shade of yellow from them. Oh, you need 10, brother. We got you. We got you with that. No worries. We can get you with 10. I love this arc, though. This story arc where he just wants to do something nice for his daughter. I mean, I think it reminds me of the magic that is Tarrey Town. You know, people just having a dream or having a thing that they love or someone that they love and wanting to do nice and do right by them. It's a beautiful thing. You did it. You really, truly collected 10 of them. What's this? You found them all for us? Looks like I'll have no problem dyeing the balloon the color of the sun. I wasn't any help at all. I failed my mission. That's not true, Madison. Your papa's about to turn this balloon into the sun, isn't he? I know. I know. Why don't you help me with that? I will, Papa. I'll help you make the sun. Well, something like that. Quick and quality, blink, and we're done. That's why every son chooses Hudson Construction. It's actually a nice jingle. Wonder who came up with that. At last, it's done. And morning is already here. I'm just happy I get to watch my little one sleep a little bit longer. Hudson. Oh, Rotten, what's wrong? No, don't tell me. Yes, her escort has arrived and is waiting at the village entrance. I see. All right. Let's all go together then. In Madison's special air sun balloon. Would you join us as well? Oh man, we get to go on the hot air balloon. This is probably way cooler than the ones that we've made. Wow. I feel like I've turned into a bird. Oh, Madison, don't make such a ruckus. You do not want to fall from this height. Hey everyone, take a look at that. Ah, what a sunrise. The sun is waking up. It's blessing the start of your journey, Madison. Whether you're in Gerudo Town or Tarrey Town, never forget we are all standing beneath the very same sun. The only distance that matters is the distance between our hearts. So you see, your mama will always be beside you. We'll be touching down soon. Hold on tight. Man, what a sight. What a sight. You can always leave it to Tarrey Town to hold the magic. Papa, your present made me very happy. Madison, you know, if you get lonely, you can come back Sorry, never mind. Papa needs to be strong just like you. My little Madison, it's time for you to go on your big adventure. Yes, it's time. You can trust me. I'll take care of your papa and mama. Don't worry, you can go.
Oh, oh.
Go become a wonderful Vi and come back with lots of stories to tell. I can't wait to hear about your adventures.
Oh.
I'll come back. I'll come visit you in Gerudo Town sometime. When I do, let's play again. Thank you, every son. I mean, Sarkso.
Oh.
I'm gonna become a great Vi like Mama. And I'll meet a wonderful Vo like Papa.
Hi.
Savork, every son. Oh, I love it. Tarrey Town also has some of the best music in the game.
Oh.
Ronson, did I manage to keep a smile on my face?
Oh.
Yes, you did great. She didn't cry, so it's good we didn't cry either. Now, this is the start of a new life for us too. Let's pull ourselves together, if you're ready. You're right, of course. Okay, I am ready.
Oh.
Oh, sorry about that. You know, you really were a big help to me. Honestly, I can't thank you enough. Those Sunny lines were pretty valuable, weren't they? Well, as a way of saying thank you, please take this. 100 rupees. And this is from, 200 rupees.
Oh.
You've already helped me so much. But if you ever visit Gerudo Town, please check in on Madison. What are you talking about? Have you forgotten that Vo aren't allowed in Gerudo Town? Right, I guess it slipped my mind. This actually works really well for the story and the order that we've taken these anomalies in, because Gerudo Town is the final one that we haven't done yet. And so going into the next time that we actually, when we actually visit there and take on that main quest, maybe we'll actually see Madison there. And I'm curious if that's a possibility. Now, I've got to get back to work. Don't you have a customer waiting for you, dear? Madison's Independence. And there you have it. There you have it. Let's see if we can do anything else for them. Welcome to Hudson Construction. With Madison off on her own little adventure, it looks like I can resume working on dream homes. I'm a little uneasy though. There's some kind of massive sand shroud in Gerudo Desert right now after all. But there's nothing I can do about that. I'll just keep her home safe until she returns. And in the meantime, I need to buckle down and get to work. Hudson Construction's whole business is built around supporting our customers as they assemble their dream homes. Maybe you're thinking a little basic, like a kitchen, or a fully furnished room, or something more. We're here for you. Maybe you want to add a little space to display some of your favorite pictures, or a place to care for your beloved horse. But that's nothing compared to what's really important, and what all of our customers truly enjoy, which is the opportunity to assemble all these individual rooms on their own. You pick the rooms you want, and then you can put them together the way you always imagined. That's the real core of the service we provide. We can give a little commemorative gift to celebrate starting down the path to dream home ownership. Our whole family is in your debt for all your help with Madison. If you're interested in a dream home, I'll set you up with a discount. It's a way of saying Sarkso, thank you. Oh my gosh, a dream home? Are you kidding me? There's a vacant plot in a prime location. I'm sure you'll like it. Ordinarily, the land alone would cost 3,000 rupees, but as a special just for you, I can offer a land rooms combination deal for only 1,500. Oh my gosh, we got 1,900 rupees. Let's do it. We're glad to have you as a customer. We can get started right away. As I mentioned, we already have a prime plot of land set aside for you. It's a bit southeast of here, and it has an excellent view. Oh my gosh, should we get to build a town in Tarrey Town? Well, it's a bit far away. There's a shrine over in that direction. Oh my gosh, is it by the shrine that we did? I think it is. Another member of our staff will meet you on the hill to the left of the shrine. Speak with him for more details. I hope you enjoy building your ideal dream home, Savork. Wow. 1,500 rupees is a steal. I think that might actually be cheaper than what we paid for our home in Hateno. And while I would still love to have access to that home in Hateno, I think that would have been a cool touch if we still had that home. I don't know, for whatever reason we don't have it, but I think it would have been cool. it is really cool that my dream of building a house in Tarrey Town actually becomes a reality. And while I would have liked to have built a home in one of these plots here, I mean, who knows, maybe having your own plot of land actually could actually be like a huge deal. Now let's see about this whole thing for Colton. What I'm trying to say is a Bokoblin's most distinguished feature is in its nose, which you'll find squished upon its face like gloof. Its ears, on the other hand, are quite foopy, and its horns go swift. That description is yours. Can't say I could get the picture. What's going on? Hello, I appreciate you helping me with Madison. That was a rough patch there, but I feel a lot better about things thanks to you. I admit, hearing about the sand shroud that Gerudo Town is dealing with, well, it's had me pretty worried. But she's safe with her Gerudo escort. I'm sure they'll take good care of her. Ronson is back to working on those dream homes, so I better get back to work too. If you don't watch out, I'll start talking your ear off again. You've been a good listener. Thanks for that. This is Kilton. He moved into Tarrey Town the other day. He asked me to make the sculpture of a monster for him. Sorry. I'm an awful describer of things. I would draw you a detailed picture of a Bokoblin if I could, but there are no art to be found. There's no art to be found in the bones of my body. But fret not, I, Kilton, will describe the monster to you with more enthusiasm and much zest. Surely that will help. Yeah, well, it would be better if I had a detailed picture. How about this picture? We actually took a picture. We've come prepared. All right, we don't have a detailed picture. Now he needs a Bokoblin. And I don't know if there's any around here. There might be over there. There could be. All right, I was going to run up to see our new plot of land, our new home, which is, I'm assuming, somewhere over there. But I am curious to see if there are any Bokoblins over there. Because if there are, we could take a photo. Oh, baby, there are. We got lucky. We got lucky. So we got the silver one. There we go. So we got both of them. All right. So we probably could just head back. Man, I do love the sound of the water, though. All right, let's go see about this new home, though, which I believe has got to be right around here. I want to see what they're talking about. I mean, we just spent 1,500 gold on, or rupee on these things, so, you know, might be a good idea to actually see what we got. Oh my gosh, is this it? Oh. Wow. Prime location indeed. It looks like there were also Bokoblins up there if we wanted to. If we needed to find any. Wow, this is cool though. Our own home. Holy moly. I think this is actually happening at the perfect time. I feel like any sooner we might have not had 1,500 rupees. I think this is a good time to build a house though. I'm Gruntison of Hudson Construction. Rodson told me about you. I'm here to answer all your home building questions. In fact, why don't I get started with an overview of the process? First, if I could direct your attention this way.
Oh.
This is the plot of land you purchased. If you place the rooms we sell here, well, you're on your way to building a one-of-a-kind dream home.
Ah.
Let's see. It looks like your contract includes 2 rooms. Excellent. 2 rooms to get you started. Good choice. One moment, please. Wow, we got 2 rooms off the jump? That is so sick. These are the rooms. The one on the left is a foyer, and the one on the right is a bedroom. They are covered with nets to protect the interiors, but don't worry, we'll remove them once the construction is complete. Wow. Now all you need to do is place both rooms on the ground. Arrange the rooms so they fit nicely within the rope boundaries. One more thing, you can only place rooms in the roped off area. Please remove any other items before the inspection. And let me know when you're done so I can perform an inspection. With that, please thoroughly enjoy taking your first step toward building your dream home. Wow. So it's so funny because it obviously is taking advantage of the classic of like the building thing. You know, everything in this game is about building. And so it obviously is taking a page from that, but it's still really cool that we could build it any way we want. Like, I don't know, could we put the room on top if we wanted to? Could we put it up there? I mean, we would obviously like need stairs, but that would be pretty cool if it comes with steps. And then I guess we'll just put it, I don't know, we'll just leave it here kind of in the middle for now. Right? That seems pretty centered. Yeah. All right, let's try it. Let's see what he says about the room being up top. I mean, we could always climb, but I would love some stairs.
Oh.
I didn't find any problems during the inspection. You're free to go inside. You're telling me that was your first time? Nice work. Your dream home is complete at last. So congratulations. I'll call Ronson over. Please wait here for just a moment. Wow. So we actually got a dream home. I'm curious how many rooms we'll be able to put, because obviously it looks like we'll be able to expand pretty decently. Sorry for the wait. How are things going? Are you happy with your investment? Of course, this is only the first step. The real building process begins now. I hope you continue to explore building your dream home. After all, Hudson Construction sells a variety of room options. Speak with Grantison if you want to know more about them. This isn't much, but here's a little gift to celebrate starting your dream home. A Hudson Construction fabric? All right, I did say once upon a time that I don't think anything would beat the lucky fabric that we have, but this one might actually do it. Why don't you take a picture of the inside of the rooms you placed? Home on a range. Look at this. Look at this. The start of something beautiful right here. Hold on. It's beautiful. Just had to capture the moment, you know? Wow. Okay, so our that back area is just exposed. But this actually could be really nice. I mean, on nice warm days, this is actually kind of cute. Look at this. Nice little area, nice little seat. I wish we could sit down out here and just kind of cozy up. I mean, this is a very nice little cozy space when the sun is hitting you. Nice and warm, easy and relaxing. But it does feel like it feels like they wanted us to put this. It feels like they wanted us to put this down here, so that way it could kind of close off, because this has a back wall. So let me see what that would look like. I do like that there's elevation, and it just gave me a general idea of like really wanting something up top, you know, like a dining room or something. Well, let's see about moving things.
Oh. Oh.
All right. We're all ready to begin construction. Okay, so it looks like 15 buildings. Wow, we can have a total of 15 buildings. That is bananas. I'm very curious what that's gonna look like once you have max buildings. All right, so this just feels like what they wanted us to do with it. I'm just gonna leave it here in the middle, but so you can buy more rooms.
Oh.
Want to change your rooms? I'll buy our preview rooms. I'd use a storeroom, a stored room. I want to sell. Wait, what could we sell? Wow, it's crazy that we could sell some of these outfits too. Why would I want to sell these? That feels wild that you could actually sell these outfits. Some of these hats. I don't know. I want to keep all of my outfits. But I guess it's, I don't know. I guess it's cool that you could sell them.
Oh.
You having any stored rooms? I'll buy our preview rooms. Oh, wow. Wow. So you could buy angled rooms. Furnished angled rooms. You could buy a square room. That's pretty cool. So here it is. Okay. You could buy a weapon stand room. This room is furnished with 3 weapon stands for you to display and store your favorite weapons. Wow, so you could only buy 3 of these. It's cool that you could buy 3 though, and each one holds 3 weapons, which is pretty neat. Bow stand room, shields, of course, gallery. This room has a frame suitable for hanging a painting. Show a picture to Grantison and he'll paint a replica of it for you. Obviously, we have a bedroom, we have a kitchen. Oh, prepare delicious food to your heart's content. That's pretty cool. A blessing room. You could get, oh my gosh, you could get a goddess statue. You can pray to it for strength whenever you want. A paddock for your horse. Oh, like a stable. Wow, so you could always get your horse from here. A foyer, a simple unit with a door that can serve as an entrance or exit. A study, indoor stairs. Wow, indoor stairs? Oh my gosh. Okay. Outdoor stairs. Okay, that's what we were looking for. That's what we were looking for. Garden, pond, and a flower bed. Wow, okay, so we definitely want 3 of these. It's unfortunate though that you can only have 15. I quickly can see this becoming a problem because I would want to have all of these weapon stands, you know, the bow stands, probably at least one of each. A furnished square room. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. We already have 2 rooms, so we're already up to 6. And I can see some of these other ones being unique, really unique pieces. Like I like the furnished angled room. Be cool to have something like this in like the corner. Really like that. And then some of these other ones that are must, like you got to have a kitchen, you got to have a blessing room. I guess you don't need 2 of these, so 1 kitchen should be good enough. 1 blessing room, 1 stable, maybe 2 stables. I could see a study if you like to be artsy, you know. Could definitely see use for indoor stairs or outdoor stairs, and a garden pond. And can be used without water depending on how it's placed. It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. No, this is awesome. This is awesome. I mean, I guess we'll start with the kitchen. But there's a part of me that wants to put like something like this, a squared room. But I mean, I like the furnished squared room a little bit better.
Oh.
And he's like, oh, you can sell things. It looks like, is there any limitation on what we can sell? Interesting. Yeah, there's I don't see the gyms. I don't. Oh, okay, so the gyms would go here. We don't have any gyms though, so we definitely got to do some hunting for some sapphire and stuff like that. That seems to be our best source of money in this game. And none of the food that we've really found seems to give you that much money to make it worth selling. You know? So, I mean, some of these monster parts, but I feel like you wouldn't want to sell these. I feel like you'd probably need them. So, yeah, definitely some grinding that I'm going to have to do at some point for some of these other pieces. But I guess if you really wanted money and you didn't care about some of these pieces, like I probably will never wear Cece's hat, but every time I look at it, I'm reminded of the story of bringing the two warring sides together to see a common value. You know, I think about bringing the people of Hateno together, putting aside their differences and putting the town first. You know, I may never wear a Bokoblin mask, but it is adorable. I probably would sell the Moblin mask, but I'm not going to sell any of them because I like them. I don't know. I like having all these options, and this is probably just a fraction of all the outfits that you can get. There's pieces like this one that I'm still missing the other pieces for. I mean, even one of our favorite sets, I'm still missing the pants for this one. So I still got to go back to Rito Village and get the pants, but but it is an interesting start. You know, I like that there's an option to have all of these different things. You know, I think I'm definitely going to invest in a couple of flower beds, though, for sure. I could see us putting a couple of flower beds on one side or the other. Definitely want to put a kitchen up here. Maybe a second floor. I could see us putting outdoor stairs that takes us up here. I could even see us putting a flower bed up here as well. Like maybe one or two outdoor flower beds would be really nice. And as you might imagine, this is how we're going to hit 15 in a matter of seconds. It's going to be a problem. The weapon cases, I feel like, are going to be, I don't know. We'll look at the pieces that we have to have and then see how much room we have from there. Like, I know we probably don't need a goddess statue. That actually might not be, you might not want to buy a goddess statue, probably, when I think about it, because just in Tarrey Town, literally right there is a goddess statue. You know, so I think when I look at something like that, why would I want to have a goddess statue? A kitchen, though. A kitchen is a different story. You know, you can't have a house without a kitchen. You know, I'm surprised they don't have a bathroom. I think that's kind of crazy, but I guess we could always go outside. And then, of course, right there is right there's a fast travel spot, which is cool. I mean, again, it's cool that they even put Link's house. That's awesome. Are you kidding me? It's cool that there's a fast travel spot there, which means that even though we have this fast travel medallion, we really don't need it. You know, we really don't need it because we got a fast travel spot right here. And then but man, I really want the fast travel medallion to be useful, but I've yet to find a really good use for it. I mean, in terms of getting to Tarrey Town, there's a fast travel spot right there. Puts you right by Tarrey Town. You know, this one's probably even closer. Not only to Tarrey Town, but also to our house. You know, it's right there. I mean, how much closer do you want to be? Anyway, I say all that to say I've really struggled to find use for the travel medallion. There's so many spots that you could fast travel to. It almost makes no sense to have the travel medallions. But that's just my take. I just haven't seen their value yet. But you know, who knows? Maybe that'll come up at some point. But every time I think about using it, I'm like, oh, that makes no sense because there's a travel spot there or there's one there. You know, I even thought about Korok Forest, but even in the main entrance, the main spot of Korok Forest, there's a shrine there. So it doesn't really have any purpose there. Anyway, I still think it's pretty cool. Let's go take that photo back to our buddy. I think the only thing, I think if you really wanted to, you know, I mean, if you didn't want to have to travel from that spot to Tarrey Town, you could put a travel medallion right in the middle of Tarrey Town. You know, like we could put one right there, right in the middle. There were also a couple of spots. And I never actually figured out where that shrine was either. There's supposed to be a shrine location, and I have no idea where it is. No clue. Ironically enough, just don't see it. I mean, maybe it's over there. Maybe over there. I don't know. We'll figure it out though. But it would be cool, I guess, to put an entrance to Tarrey Town right in the front, just like right here. I don't know. Maybe I'll just put it here for now so I can say that I used it. Like, that's pretty cool, right? That's pretty cool. You could fast travel right there. It's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. And then, I mean, there's a prayer statue right here, so it makes getting into certain things pretty easy. Let's go talk to these guys. What I'm trying to say is, oh yeah, no, we got the photo. That's exactly it. That's the bokoblin I'm looking for. Now this is a good picture. Let me use for a reference. I can make a sculpture, no problem. May we borrow it? Sure. Great, just leave it to me. I'll get it made, son, and done. Wow, so he actually is going to build a sculpture of a bokoblin. Son and done, as promised. Look at this. It is the very monster sculpture I've been longing for. It was easy. Now, prettiest, please, would you pick the perfect spot to display the sculpture on the stage yet over yonder? I'm afraid I can't do that. I've got a rule against making that kind of decision. It's too much responsibility, not my thing. Don't worry, we can do it. Don't worry, we can do it. Maybe we could put it up top? That seems funny. Or it could be, you know, maybe hanging out down here. Maybe you could put it... I don't know. I kind of like it. I like the spot it has. Such artistry. It's everything I ever hoped it would be. And so realistic too. It's as if the nose holes might catch a whiff of monster scent at any moment. It's true. Even I could mistake the sculpture for a living, breathing monster. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't want it there, but now you must show it to every eyeball at the village. I mean, it looks too real. It would freak me out. Hear ye, come look see. I present to you the famed bokoblin. Do not fear, draw near. This is the only place you can safely admire such a creature up close. The only place. When you look at it, it is rather cute. This sight has stolen your eyes. Now give me your ears, all of them. Without further ado, this adorable, cuddleable monster is called a bokoblin. They make house and home throughout Hyrule and are perhaps the monster you've rubbed shoulder bones with most. With their large, foopy ears and cute, gloofy snouties, one can't help but want to give them a tight squeeze. Sadly, their social skills are quite stunted, and it's best to look elsewhere for a friendly embrace. Goodness, yes, I do feel like giving it a hug all of a sudden. Look and learn. Then you won't hate. Understand what you fear and you'll feel great. For those with an open mind, wonders always await. Very well said. Thank you, and thank you once more. You've not only helped my younger brother, but me too. Please take this as a token of my thankfulness. It's a concoction of my own making, you might say. Monster extract. A result of Kilton's research into monsters, this suspicious spice can be used to punch up dishes while cooking. Apparently, it can also be used to make a number of monstrous meals. You're a great artist, worthy of renown, and because of you, I've taken the first step toward making my dream come true. I have long desired to collect sculptures of monsters from around the world and display them for all eyeballs to see. I hope that this will shine a light on these magnificent creatures and many wonderful ways about them. A monstrous collection, I guess, part 1. In that case, I implore you to make a Horriblin next. Horriblins have big hands like whoosh and a... Okay. All right, we need a detailed photo. I don't know if we have a photo of... I don't know if we have a photo of a Horriblin. I don't know if we've ever taken one. Yeah, I don't think we did. We definitely did not. Okay. So it would appear that this might be a multi-part series. And I'm curious if we're going to have to, if he's going to ask for a photo of a Gleeok as well. That would be something. I would expect a big prize for that. Because that's actually bananas. And just as the rain begins to fall on Tarrey Town, I think that this would be a great spot to stop this episode. I know this was a bit of a shorter one, but this one held the most meaning to me. Of all the adventures we've had so far in the world of Hyrule within Tears of the Kingdom, I feel like Tarrey Town just always holds a special place, and there's something brilliant about this location. There's a magic here, undeniable, but incredibly vivid and tangible in a way. And so I'm excited to see what lies ahead in the world of Tears of the Kingdom. As you can see from our map, we're not even close to being finished. We got so much still left to do, so much still left to uncover, to discover, and I cannot wait. Areas in the sky that have yet to be stamped, and of course, the depths that await a lot. There's a lot that is left in the depths. We got a lot more to do. In terms of what happens and what we will do in the next episode, it's hard to say. Maybe we'll just go with the flow. Maybe we'll head to Gerudo Town and finally see if we can run into Madison and see how our training is going to become the next great Vi. Who knows? But all I can say for this episode is that this was once again a memorable one. So if you enjoyed the episode and you want to support, a great free way to do so is by dropping a like on this video. It really helps out the video more than you know. Comment down below your thoughts on this episode. And of course, if you enjoy cozy commentary for your viewing pleasure, you are already in the right place. Hit that sub button. We would love to have you. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.